Hello folks, as you can see I have my Atari 600 here, ready prompt, and we're going to test out the cassette player, the program recorder that I fixed on the last video I did on this system. If you recall, let me just come in closer here. We have our Atari XL computer from around 1983-84, Atari 410 program recorder. I fixed it. We got it working, but we haven't tried to do any programs and save. Now I have a brand new cassette here, brand new old stock, as you can see, which has been sitting around in a closet for 30 years probably. We're gonna open it up, put a program together that's simple, and try it out, okay? So let's see here, give me 1 second to get this in position. Okay, let's start by making a program. 10. Rem. Test program. $20. Clear. I think that clears the screen. Nope, I guess not. Print. Oh, I know, I have to do a clear command. Quotation mark. And I think it's escape and control clear. There. Okay. Okay, that's going to clear the screen. Then it's going to print dev hack mod.com channel. Okay, 40. Go to 30. 50 and okay, let's see what this shows. Okay, that's the program. I don't know if you can see this, but that's it there. Let's give it a run and see what happens. Run. Okay, so nothing too exciting, but it is there. So let's break this thing. Okay, we'll clear the screen again and list. Okay, now time to open up this cassette. There's a little tab. Let's see. Here we go. It's hard to get in there. Okay, I got it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh. All right. Yeah. This is a very bare bones cassette, as you can see. Clear, RCA, that's it. Has nothing on it. Let's get it queued up here. I'm gonna put it in the program recorder. We're gonna hit play. You can see it turning, it not turning. Oh, there we go. We're right at the end there. Yeah, when you hit play on this thing, it doesn't work until you tell the computer. So that's the reason why when it's not plugged into the computer, you can use play and rewind and record and so on. But here, the computer will tell it to start advancing the motor. So we're gonna reset the counter and let's save this program, see what happens. How do you save a program? You go C save. It's going to make a noise. Okay, you're supposed to press play and record over here at the same time. Okay, but the motor is not spinning. And when you hit enter, there it goes. It's recording the program to the tape. At least it should be. I think that's just the beginning tone to get it ready. let's see what happens. That's only 5 lines. And, oh, I think it's done. Yep. And the motor stopped. We can stop this. The counter is 10. Okay, let's rewind. Now remember, I don't have a good time rewinding with this thing. You have to almost... because it's gonna mess up my counter, that's the problem. I'm gonna have to just, here. My issue with this thing is I'm gonna have to record only one program on this thing at a time, because unfortunately I can't rely on my counter. Do you remember the forward and rewind didn't work very well? I mean, I can just hit advance. Come on, it's getting there. Well, you have to use another head to do it. Okay, we're good. Yep, we're at the beginning. Okay, so here we go. Let's, oops. Yeah, we're fine, I think. Okay, let's reset that counter. And we're going to have to blank the program here. To do that, you type new. If you list, you see no program. It says nothing there. We're gonna load. So here we go again. C load. Okay, it made a noise. It wants us to hit play here. Notice that the motor is not advancing until we hit the enter key. Now it's going. You're gonna hear some noises. And we should see something happening. When the counter gets to 10, it should have loaded the whole program. Not sure if it's doing anything yet. I don't hear a thing either. Oh, I do hear some noises, yeah. Oh, it says ready. Could it have worked? Let's list. Awesome. It worked. Let's run this. Okay. So there you have it. It still works. The play and record work fine on this thing. Fast forward and rewind don't. But as you can see, I'm able to save programs. So the next thing I'm going to do with this thing, because I played around with it a bit, is create some nifty programs for graphics. We'll try to do some interesting stuff with this. It's an old machine, but I've been reading a few manuals on it, and it's fun to hack around with it. Let me show you a quick example of what you can do with this thing. Give me a second. And we're gonna break this program. So yeah, winner, winner, chicken dinner, as people say. Program recorder functioning perfectly fine, except for the fast forward rewind. That's fine. I'll just have to manually forward it or rewind it in another deck, and then just make sure I only program one thing at a time on this cassette, because I can't reliably find spots on this for multiple programs. Okay, let's create a new program. New. All right, there's something called, so here, list, whoops, I don't want caps. List, nothing there. Okay, 10. Graphics, 7. That'll take you into a mode where you have half the screen or more than half with graphics and the bottom part is text. 20. We're gonna do a for loop for x equals 0 to, I think the screen width is 160 or something. Let's try 159 here for a second. 30, plot x 20, let's say, just to see what happens. For next x 50, let's pause it for a few seconds. P equals 0 to, let's say, 1,000. Next P, that's just gonna pause the screen. and then we're gonna go back out to graphics 0 so we can edit the program, and I'll just put an end here just for fun. Okay, let's see what happens. Oh, I may have to change the color as well. I didn't do that. Okay, nothing happens because I didn't change the color. Okay, hold on. I have to pick a color. So somewhere over here, 15, color 1. Oh, okay, run. Whoops, run. There we go. Okay, see, it drew a line. That's the width of the screen. Let's go up to this delay and make it 2. Okay, and let's change what we're plotting here. I don't want to plot just X. I want to plot a sine wave. So we're going to make the Y value here a function of X. So sine X. Now the problem is we've got 0 to 159. I need to divide the X so that I get something that's a value, some kind of function of pi. So we'll do 20 like this. Okay. And then the other thing is we need to shift it down. So I'm going to shift it down by, say, 50. So I think I can do this, 50 plus, and that will push everything down. Okay. Okay, let's see what happens. Absolutely nothing. It's doing something, but I forgot to multiply it. It's only going up and down by 1 pixel. That's the problem. So here, let's, sorry, graphics 0, list. Okay. Yeah, I need to multiply this thing. Whoops. Let's go over to here. This should be like 50, whoops, times. There we go. Okay. And it went off the screen. I made it too big because there's not enough pixels. So let's do here, graphics 0 again, list. Go back up here and make this maybe 30. I think that'll work. No, it still went off. Well, barely. Okay, you can see. We're gonna get rid of that bottom part for a second because I don't like the bar. There's a way, and see, do a sine wave. Now it's gonna pause and then out. Okay, so let's modify it a little more. We're going to, apparently you can push out, sorry, you can get rid of the bottom text there by adding 16, like that, to the graphics mode, which is 23 basically. And I'm going to do one more thing, which is draw a vertical line, or sorry, horizontal line at 50 to show the index. So we'll go to, I can do the line first. Here, 16 for I equals 0 to 159. Actually, no, I don't have to do that. I can just go plot 0, 50, which is the 50th column down. And then we're going to do line 2. Is it line 2 or draw 2? I think it's draw 2. Draw 2. Yeah, 159.50. That will make a line. Okay, so let's run that. See? It got rid of the bottom bar, and now it's drawing a sine curve. We're going to do one more thing, which is change the color of the horizontal line. And I'm going to make the sine wave a little bit more compressed. Okay? So once again, list, we'll go over to here. I'm gonna make, well, we can go here and I can actually insert a line by doing shift insert, and let's say 18, color 2. Okay, and we'll go down to here, and if I multiply this by, or divide it by a bigger number, like 10, it's going to do more signs. There we go. Now this graphics mode is not very sharp, so you'll see quite pixelated. Oh, and my color is a little bit weird. I don't know what I'm doing here. Is that green and orange? I can't tell. Cannot tell. Or did I change color 2? Do I have a color 3 here, maybe? Let's try color 3 and see what that looks like. Okay, now you can see a little different. You have a blue sine curve and you have the orange line. And I might change that as well. Maybe flip the two. Okay, let's change it again. Okay. Here, we'll swap these. I'll make this 3 and maybe I'll make this 2. Okay, whoops, run. Okay, meanwhile, I'm gonna save this program. So we're gonna rewind this guy again. While we're waiting, I'll just hit play. Actually, I can't hit play because it won't work. I gotta try to advance this guy to the end. Okay, so that's the program. We're almost advanced on the cassette here. Yeah, unfortunately, not really a good performance on the advanced function here, but we got to the end, as you can see. Okay, I'll just push it a little more. Okay, there we are. And let's save this puppy. Back to there. C, save. Okay, record and play. Press down, right over there. Here we go. Here, I'll turn up the volume so you can hear this thing. If it works. Come on. It's just a bunch of weird noise. You hear? The bzzz. Oh, it's finished. All right. So it used up about that much tape. Nothing really. We're going to now try to get back to the beginning again. I'm going to clear this. As you can see, there's absolutely nothing there. It's a blank program. And we're gonna see if we can get back. What I might do is, just because I can't get this thing to fast forward easily, I'll just go C load and just do that to get the motor to move to the end. So it's basically, as you can see, it's turning, but there's nothing on it, blank. I just want it to move forward. It'll air out at the end of the tape. There. I'm at the beginning again. I'll just break this thing or reset it. Okay. And now, again, let's try it out. Nothing. We're gonna C load. Play. Okay. It's going. You can see it turning there. Now there are several other ways to save to cassette. Apparently you can do just save C and load C. You can also list to C, or there's a way to get the information. Oh, it did it. That's not bad, it's fast. Okay, list. Yep, the program's there. Run. And there we have it. Everything's working again. So this is not some fancy tape. It's, you know, bare bones, cheap, RCA, old, just removed from the box after maybe 20 years, I don't know. And it's fine. So as you can see, you don't need some kind of special high definition tape for this thing to work. It actually is totally fine as it is. So now that I know I can save stuff, I'm going to try to do some more complicated programs. And I'm also going to try to do something where I transfer from my laptop and create a WAV file and put it on a cassette, or use a cassette adapter and just wait for it to tell me when to play it. And when I hit play, it'll go. I don't care that it starts and stops the motor because I just have to manually hit a button on my laptop to play the sound when it wants to hear it. And that's it. And it should work. So wish me luck. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. And as always, I appreciate if you subscribe. And bye for now.